it going? Welcome to Urban Ghosts, Urban Exploration. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe for cool, awesome, fun content.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys. So,
and this is Rob, and
yeah,
I'm Kate, if you're new.
If you're new. So, we did our best to get on the live stream early this time, because I know a lot of people suggested that. A lot of people want us to come on early, especially for all of our UK peoples. And stuff like that. People overseas, it can't stay up to the wee hours of the morning because, you know, responsibilities and such.
Yeah. You know how that goes.
Yeah. Even though, like, Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration is the most important thing. It's more important than your jobs. It's more important than anything. I'm kidding. Anyway, guys.
I was going to say.
Yeah. So, just wanted to come because these are fun. These are fun to do, fun to chat, fun to have fun with you guys, interact with you guys. Talk about some cool things. So hopefully you guys had a chance to see the latest video that we did with Kevin and Caleb.
Yes, that was so much fun, and that was crazy.
Right, we went back to Seven Devils. Unfortunately, had an oopsies, and I released a video with a bunch of black screen that was like for an hour. So I'm sure a lot of people looked at that like 2-hour video. I don't have time for that.
I was freaking out. It was like, oh my gosh, we can't post this video because there's like an hour of just black screen. But he's like, no, we have to get it out now. So,
so I had to get it out.
We had to go back, and then it was processing forever. So
I know. I tried to use YouTube editor, and for whatever reason, that didn't work. I decided to process forever and a day. So I put up the new one, the fixed one, without all the extra black screen. Actually, it might be nice if you just wanted to chill out with some black screen so you can go to sleep and stuff. You know, so it's nice. I should have put some nice relaxing music at the end. You could have watched it at night and then gone to sleep and had some nice chill, relaxing
yeah, well, you didn't know
music.
it was gonna happen.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. So.
Where's your backdrop? It actually fell.
Yeah, it's in a.
And we don't know how it fell.
It's in a glob over here.
Yeah.
So yeah, because one day we came home and it fell completely over. So we had to put it back up. We want to do something new anyway because we want to update this for the next like stories and stuff like that. But so I have the new video up for the part 1 of Seven Devils Bridge. So I couldn't get this place out of my mind for a while. I didn't want to take a mental break from that place considering like what happened last time. But Kevin and Caleb said they wanted to go. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I jumped at the chance and we went down there. You know what's crazy though is we ended up getting lost on the way there.
So much happened that like tried to prevent us from getting there.
That's what I feel like. Because we were actually supposed to meet earlier because we were going to actually shoot some more stuff with them. And it didn't happen. It didn't happen. They ended up having car trouble. I appreciate that. Love from Illinois. That's cool. Thank you so much.
Hi, Raven. It says, first time I've seen you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, Raven.
Nice to meet you, Raven. So, yeah. So Kevin and Caleb were on the way here. They ended up having car trouble. Had to go all the way back home. And then they came here and ran into traffic, a ton of it, on the way here. And then we ended up driving down there. We ended up getting separated, and then we got lost.
We got lost. How did we get lost? We had the wrong location marked on our map.
Like Google Maps would not take us to the location.
No, when we typed it in, it took us to a whole different place. Then we had to turn around and go back. So it was. I felt so bad, and it just was not fun. And like something felt like it was trying to prevent us from going. Then we saw another cat. And another rabbit.
And a rabbit ran across.
Or a rabbit,
So we almost hit 2 animals on the way there. Started going down the road closer to it and got the worst feeling on the planet. I'm like, and I even looked over to Kate. I'm like, they know we're coming. Like that was my first thought in my head is like, they know we're coming.
We were still on the highway, and we both were like, oh my god, it feels weird. Something feels off.
I can't believe we're doing this. Yeah. This is a terrible idea.
We had just gotten into the general area.
Right.
And we were saying, like, oh my goodness, there's something not right about this place.
Right. I ended up completely missing, like, the exit. I ended up getting off of this crazy exit. It took us all around. Like, it was so many issues just to freaking get there.
So many issues.
Right.
Both us and Kevin and Caleb had issues. So
then we ended up dropping at, meeting them at Kilgore Bridge, which is, I don't believe to be the correct bridge, but it essentially makes, like, this big triangle. And it's a creepy bridge. It's all painted up and stuff. It's really strange. It's definitely a hangout spot because they painted the crap out of it. But super creepy spot. They ended up sitting out there by themselves for a while. Texting us like, "Are you guys okay? Are you guys still coming? Like, what's going on?"
And we were trying to navigate and text at the same time, and I was like, "We have to get back to them." We were trying to navigate. It was crazy. It was definitely crazy.
Right. So like, I really wanted to get there before midnight, right? Because the legend is midnight on. If you try to cross the bridge, you get affected. You get attacked. People, you know, you can lose your mind. You can all kinds of things happen. So many postings from locals on the Facebook. Post that place. Yeah, and we went there last time. We got there I think at like 11:45, and we were out there pretty late, and you know, ended up getting marked, ended up seeing crazy stuff for days afterwards.
We were there until like 3 that one day.
Right, and we didn't even get home till super late. That was wild. But yeah, that was a crazy experience for me. Well, this place does not disappoint. I'm not. The second part is actually going to go out tomorrow. I'm not going to give it away. I'm not going to give anything away from that, but let's just say it's a profound experience. Still processing in my mind. Yeah, still processing in my mind about what happened. I did tease a little bit for it. I put a short up there. And also in the last one, I put like a cut to like what's going to be in this video. So like Kevin actually ended up getting like, he felt like a hand wipe across his face. And I'm watching the footage, and I'm like, he seriously looked like really emotional all of a sudden, really like drawn back and surprised, but like oddly really emotional. Like, he said it, and it's crazy because like the exact same time, I immediately got the heaviest feeling I've ever felt at a place. Almost like I was in jello all of a sudden. Like I was like everything around me like slowed way down.
I think it's actually in the first video, but I asked him how he was feeling, and he said that it felt very heavy. And I didn't necessarily feel the heaviness, a little bit, but I kept hearing voices the entire time, and I didn't want to keep saying it because I was like, people are gonna think I'm crazy, but I was hearing all these whispers. It was crazy.
Craziest freaking thing. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Like the entire hour of that video is just like tons of like help us's and help me's, and all you guys comment on there like, oh, that's probably like demonic, and I'm like, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't really feel that way, at least this time. And again, something happened. I don't even really think I clarified on the video, because it was just that like, it was to the point where I didn't even really know how to continue the video. And I think we pretty much ended at that point. It was pretty late anyway, but I had somehow maxed out. We maxed out 2 128 gig SD cards.
Yes.
I don't know how.
I mean, we were filming in 4K, but still, like that.
We were there for.
I don't think we've ever done that.
We were there for about 3 hours or so. But I just don't remember us even being there that long. I didn't think we were there that long at all, but apparently we were. So crazy. So the second video is basically just before midnight onward, and the differences. So I thought it'd be fun to do a cool duality between the two because, yeah, that place is wild. That place is really, really wild.
Yeah.
Oh, God. The tutu.
I already said there's somebody, cowboy something, that mentioned the tutu, and I was like, all right, we get it. Yeah. Because he kept saying it.
Yes, I get the tutu.
I didn't want to block him from messaging or anything, but I wanted to let him know we saw it.
Yes. Yes, I understand.
Kit Kat got my cat bugging me for treats. That's hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I went ahead and fed and made sure to feed her just before this, so she's up doing her after dinner nap. Can you get a fedora? I can't wear fedoras. I don't have the head for a fedora. I just can't. But
Paula said not her fault this time.
I know.
Paula,
somebody was gonna bring it up in this live.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
So I do want to address one thing, one last time.
Seriously, guys, this is the last time we're gonna talk about it. Only, for various reasons, but we've said it so many times. He said it so many times. Yeah. Like, it's unreal.
I know some of you guys are kind of getting annoyed, so I just And a lot of you guys are coming in and like responding to a lot of the comments and messages and the questions. So I appreciate that. But I wanted to put it completely to rest one last time, and then I'm not really gonna go over it again.
Yes.
First and foremost, Joe is not dead. He's very much alive. Pretty sure. I saw him at the gym the other day. He looked very much alive to me. Seemed very happy. He's doing really good, and he's living his best life right now.
Yeah, we saw him a few days ago too. You said you saw him at the gym, but he stopped by a few days ago. He looked great. He's doing great. So there's nothing to worry about. He's great.
Yeah. He's
just living his dream.
Yeah. He's got a lot of things going on, and he's just enjoying himself right now, and he's got a family, and he's just having the time of his life. So he's made decisions to focus on that, and I'm gonna respect that. And as far as I can go into it, because he would like that, to be his private life and remain private. I'm gonna respect that.
We love you, Joe. Yeah. If you see this, we love you. We miss you.
Shout out to you. Matter of fact, he did actually let us know about a cool spot to go shoot. So we're gonna go probably shoot that this week. Yeah. So he's still around. He's not in Florida. There's all kinds of weird craziness going around the internet. He's definitely just down the road from me.
He literally is. He's very close by.
Right.
So
I see him pretty regular, and he's doing really good. He's not sick, as far as I know. He seems real happy, and that's as far as I'm really gonna kind of go into it. I know Chris made an announcement that he might go out and shoot with him. From what I'm told, he will be in and out of videos, and he really just wants to shoot videos for fun now. And that's as far as I know. I don't have any control over when he does those videos. Lord knows nobody has any control over Joe. Joe does what Joe wants. God love him, but that's Joe for you. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm gonna ask everybody to respect that. Don't go bothering him about it, messaging him, because he's getting sort of hammered.
Everyone wants to know if he's coming back.
I don't know. I have no idea. I know that he wants to just do videos and have fun. And when that happens, it's really up to him, and I'm not going to bug him about it.
Yes, Deb, everything is good with Joe.
Yeah, he's perfectly freaking happy. Trust me on that.
We're still friends. Yeah. Everything is great.
Everything's fantastic. I know he let me know that he was getting blown up. I did a live stream about this, and he was getting hammered with stuff, so I ended up having to take it down in respect for him.
We missed a donation. The Real Paranormal Investigation and Research. Thank you. Cool. Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. So I just wanted to take that opportunity for anyone who's coming in now and missed all that, missed the post and missed the comments and stuff.
We know everyone misses him, and we appreciate that, and we understand because, if you watch channel for so long, you really get into the people in the channel and what they have to say and their lives, and you really want to be involved with them. So we understand, we get it, and we're not ignoring you. We're just trying to respect him, and that's all that is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not, I'm limited to basically just respecting his privacy. That's as far as I'm really going to go into it. But he's doing fantastic. He's happy. He's healthy. Probably the happiest I've seen him in years. And, he deserves to be happy, man. He deserves to have his life and do what he wants. And that's what he's doing. So,
we're happy for him. I hope you guys are happy for him. And that's all we can say, really. That's all we can do.
Anyone who's basically here for only Joe, I get it, but I don't have any control over that. He's told me he's gonna make videos occasionally. I don't have any control over that. You know what I mean? That's my focus is the company. My focus is making content and keeping you guys fed with cool stuff. Now, obviously, everything's changed now. We've taken a hard pivot into this direction where we're doing real stuff, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it's so much fun.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with it. We're working with some cool people in the area that have been doing this a long time and been doing real investigations for a long time. So basically our goal is to bring as much entertainment value and fun stuff the way pretty much what old UGUE used to be. Where we were just having some laughs and having fun and exploring. And
yes, that's what we want to bring back is all that stuff.
That's my goal. That is my goal.
I know I would never replace Joe, but I know being a female, it's difficult because I understand from that standpoint is I wouldn't want to see other females. So I do get that. But I'm doing the best job I can, and I hope people see that. So I want to try to bring positivity and inspiration to others.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, you kind of just like jumped into this and like you're having to learn. You know, it took Joe and I at least a year to even be comfortable on camera. Like, we were the most ridiculous group. We were like square. We didn't know how to do our hand. You know, the usual stuff you got to get used to on camera. You know what I mean? Like, even lives are so much easier because you're interacting with people talking to you. You know what I mean?
Lives actually are easier because you're actually talking to people and stuff. Right. I feel like when you're doing intros and things like that, sometimes you get...
From where? Wyoming. Very cool.
Oh, wow,
awesome.
That's cool.
Appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, I'm having a blast,
Thanks,
man. I'm
Paula.
having so much fun. You know, it's weird, and
Thanks,
it's
Becky.
it's a lot different because, you know, obviously the crazy entertainment stuff is not really happening anymore. But you know what? That's fine. You know, you guys asked for it, so I'm gonna oblige and make sure we do real stuff for you guys.
We just do a shout out to the mods too, because they've been doing an awesome job.
Oh yeah. All you guys have been really cool, actually, because I know that some of you guys reached out and said you're posting all the stuff on Facebook since we had to take that down. Kind of a bummer there, because that was a cool marketing space for the channel, but I mean, it's been a massive headache. I'm finding out now that like Chris had a problem with fake accounts and people trying to steal money with his information, and everybody was stealing Joe's photos and making fake accounts on literally everything and trying to get money and silly things from people and pretending. Like, I know there was one that was like, that Marie was talking about, that like was like made a whole Joe is back page and was like telling people he's back but he needs help and trying to get people to like donate. I don't know. So we ended up having to take it down, and literally at like days after I took it down, I got another freaking password reset request. So that's...
I mean, we have the IP address and everything. Right. If it comes down to it, we have all the information. So,
yeah. Of course, from lovely freaking T-Mobile.
So if you're watching, you better stop, because Joan, you didn't have to do that. Thank you.
Oh wow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
It means a lot. You guys don't have to do that. Yeah, I mean, he's always gonna be a PC Jewy. You know what I mean? Like, that's not gonna go away. But just whether or not he's gonna, you know, if he's gonna make content, when he's gonna make content, that's really up to him. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna leave it up to him. Whenever he's ready, whenever he wants, he's, you know, that's the way we're going. Certainly not gonna bug him. Definitely not gonna bug him, because you know, Joe doesn't do well with that. So I'm not gonna bug him. I'm not gonna nag him.
He's living his life. And if he wants to come back, it'd be awesome, but it's up to him.
Yeah, it's not my place to try to force him to do things, you know what I mean? So he's going to live his life. He's doing what's best for him, you know? And that's fine. That's fine by me, you know? Appreciate that, and I respect that, and he deserves that, you know? It's been a lot of years, a lot of grief, and he finally gets to turn that around, you know? And, you know, everybody deserves that. So, yeah. So, in conclusion... Joe is alive. Mm-hmm. I know there was a weird, you know, there was like a rumor going around that like I murdered him or whatever.
What?
Yeah, like there's a guy's like, I know Rob killed Joe, and like, oh gosh, the internet is freaking crazy, you know?
It is.
The things that people come up with.
Oh wow, Paula just said, "Oh, thank you, Gary."
I appreciate that.
Paula, Paula said, the fake Joe account still trying to contact her.
Yeah. So. I'm pretty sure, I mean, I think Joe still has personal, I don't have any idea, but if you get contacted by Joe or any YouTuber or Chris or any one of us directly and ask you for anything, it's obviously not real. So don't fall for that. That is ridiculous. For some reason, that's something that all creators right now are starting to deal with. I'm sure maybe that had something to do with Facebook going down for like a day. They're obviously having some issues. So...
thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, I talked to Chris actually well before his like car accident or whatever. I talked to him and he said he was mulling over the idea of coming back, and I know he just posted, so I think he's back into doing content, but just obviously doing it in a different way. He's doing his new way and stuff, which is cool.
Hey Kevin, what's up, Kevin?
Doing the entertainment stuff, which is awesome. I might work with him. I'm not really sure because I haven't seen him in like quite a while since everything kind of happened with the accident and like he was having some health issues. But he just posted something I saw, so I haven't really talked to him. But as far as I know, he's doing really good, and maybe right now we have a bunch of things planned, so we are focusing on that right now. Get this content, basically burning the candle at both ends for the spooky season leading up to Halloween is what we're planning on doing. So what's going on? Hey, what's up, Kevin? How's it going? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Caleb?
Kevin.
That's funny. Someone said, "Are you ignoring the question?" We did an entire live stream addressing that very question. So no, I'm not ignoring the question. It's just an answered question that everyone already knows about. So kind of pointless for me to even go over it. There's actually videos out there already talking about it. So I mean, you're welcome to check that out.
Yep.
You know,
but
kind of over the whole beating the dead horse thing. To the annoyance of some of the fan base. So just trying to get it out of the way. But Monica, I'm not ignoring your question. That is a question that has been answered in depth. But right now, everything we're doing is real. You talk to the fake account on Facebook? That's funny.
Oh, jeez.
That is funny. You got to do one of those YouTube videos where you talk to the scammers and you like scam them and like mess with them. Joe used to watch those all the time. Like,
yes.
They're really funny. They're really funny.
They are really funny. Me and my mom used to watch them together. They're hilarious. Hey, Mom, if you're watching.
So, basically, yeah, that's the goal, man. We've been burning it up. We just did Seven Devils. We got 2. We're doing the live tonight. We got the second part dropping tomorrow. It's raining now, so I'm not sure if we can film tonight. But the plan was to film tonight after this.
Yeah, we wanted
to get some stuff out for Friday and Saturday, and then we might go film again on Saturday with a bunch of stuff. So I'm talking to Kevin about that. So tons of stuff coming out quickly for you guys. So we finally got a whole bunch of stuff ironed out. At some point, what?
Someone said hi to my mom. Thanks, Jennifer. That's
your
sweet.
Mom?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hi, Kate's mom.
That's
sweet.
Yeah. Shout out to Mama Kate. And shouts out to whoever said hi to Mama Kate. Appreciate that. That's sweet. At some point in the very near future, I'm going to have to go back to my grandmother's. So probably pretty soon. So I'm trying to burn up as much content as I can for you guys so that I can take a couple days to focus on her and not actually have to worry about content. I might do a live again. I do want to film with her, but it's really up to how she feels because she's not feeling the greatest. So not gonna force you to do something.
I love Grams.
Yep, yeah, it's kind of a bummer, but you know, I gotta go do what I gotta do. You know, family's number one important. No more beating the dead horse. Can't be doing that. So hopefully at this point, the information is out there, and I know I'm probably still gonna get 1 million comments a day, but it's probably gonna be for a while. But,
I mean, it's an ongoing thing. It's fine. It's bound to happen. We're used to it.
Yeah, I mean that's YouTube, unfortunately, because not everyone watches
everything.
Yeah, not everyone watches everything, and stuff like that gets missed very easily. So, but yeah, that's that. Somebody asked, are things still happening in the house after we did the whole cleansing thing? So like, yeah, we did the Palo Santo. Wanted to do the sage, but the sage has vanished.
Yes, so the sage we picked up from the mailbox. Thank you, Paula, by the way.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to it. We searched the entire car today. We can't find it. It's not in my purse.
Yeah, it's got to be in the house.
We ripped everything apart. We can't find it.
It's got to be in the house somewhere.
It's just weird to me that happened. It kind of freaks me out.
I've been using the Palo Santo pretty regularly, and actually...
I burn the Palo Santo every night because I just love the smell of it, and I feel like it just lifts the whole place up. It does. It's uplifting. I love it.
And, I put some cat balls out today even, and nothing. They didn't go off at all. So,
you did say, though, you felt somebody touch you when you were editing the video, and I was Taking a shower?
I heard a bang.
Oh, that's right. You heard a bang.
I heard a bang. So that could be just those giant freaking acorns that keep falling.
Yeah, we have acorns that keep falling on our roof. So
massive suckers are falling down like little tree bombs.
Spirits hit it because they're scared. The sage.
Yeah, we say hi, John. John. I'm trying to.
I like cat balls with ranch dressing.
That's a different kind of Rocky Mountain oyster.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I guess a little tiny snack, right?
Yeah.
Little itsy bitsy snacks. Maybe on a cracker. Gettysburg, that'd be freaking awesome. I wanted to reach out because I want to go there at night, and I'm not sure what the rules are to the Gettysburg battlefields at night and stuff like that. Because I've never been there, so I'm not entirely sure.
Everyone keeps talking about my cup. It is a big cup. This is from Grams. Thanks, Grams, but
it is a big cup.
It is a big cup. It's very wide, but you know what? I love it because you can put soup in it, coffee. You know, it's multi-purpose. So it's like a bowl and a cup in one. I love it, and it's cute. And it says "Walk Your Own Way." It's on the inside, so
pretty cool.
Love it.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Hasidic folklore.
Maybe I've never taken a dive into that, so I'm not real sure. I can't really answer that. I'm sure it's cool, but I'd have to like look into it. I don't really have an opinion either way because I don't know anything about it. So, but yeah, so that is the plan today because it was raining and because it's Wednesday. We want to do some announcements and talk about like the craziness because like this bridge, it's just a bridge, right? But it is something's definitely off about that. Oh, I missed that question.
Which one? What
football team do you root for? I don't really have a team. I like college ball, and therefore, even though it's probably going to upset people.
Florida State?
Yes.
I knew it.
That's where I went.
And I root for Syracuse because I'm from there. I also went there too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we just beat you, so.
It's okay.
We just beat Florida State.
I'm a Florida State fan. I do enjoy that. I prefer rugby, though. I prefer it because that's what I played. So,
oh, thank you, Hazel.
I appreciate that, Hazel. Thank you so much.
We will buy treats for Kit Kat.
I prefer, I prefer rugby. I played that in college, and I'm a big rugby fan. I think it requires a lot more skill, and it's a lot more crazy, and a lot more fun, and the play doesn't stop, which is awesome, and it's really freaking hard. If you ever played it, you get hurt a lot.
Everyone keeps asking for do a Halloween special. We want to do something special definitely for Halloween.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what we're doing yet.
Not sure. There's a couple options. I'm going to talk to the guys and see if they've got anything going on. But there's a couple haunted houses and stuff. So we might do stuff like Jonah used to do with the Mace Stringer down in Florida. Like we might go hang out at a really cool like haunted spot or a haunted house spot or a cool Halloween location, do a live and have some fun. You know, that's a day that I like to have fun. Maybe we'll, you know, I don't know. Maybe we'll dress up. Maybe we won't. I have no idea. I'm thinking about like right now and like tomorrow. So I haven't really planned that out yet. But
yeah, it's always YouTube is very in the moment sometimes.
Yeah. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about what to do. But my main goal is to like get as much really cool stuff leading up to Halloween. And then after that, I don't know. But for now, I just want to have some fun and do some spooky stuff and have a good time.
Someone said the Bucks. Someone said the Bucks.
The Bucks? I mean, I never got a chance to go to a game, but I did live in Tampa, so I guess I could semi-support them just for the sake that I was there. I did enjoy the Lightning, the hockey team. I did enjoy that. I like hockey. So I like very, you know, rough sports. I mean, football's rough and all. It's just, like, rugby's like a whole different league. You know what I mean?
Try riding horses.
I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just messing with you.
I want to actually see if there's, like, a club in the area and, like, play again. I miss it.
I'm sorry, Crystal. Thanks for coming in. Tuning in.
What happened? Oh, she's going?
Yeah, Crystal's got to leave.
Night, Crystal.
Good night. So you are a Floridian.
Lockdown. I'm not really a Floridian. I just was there long enough to. I mean, I didn't even get to see the lightning. I just know that I did see the Panthers, Florida Panthers. That was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. I also saw the Cottonmouths in Georgia. I used to go hockey a lot with my dad back in the day. So hockey's fun.
Yeah, we have the Syracuse Crunch in New York.
Crunch?
Yeah, it's called the Syracuse Crunch. I never really got into it, but apparently it's a big thing, so that's cool. Syracuse Crunch. It's not a huge hockey fan, sorry. I know.
Hockey's fun.
I know. I'm from New York. I should be into hockey, but I'm not.
Yeah, feels pretty clear to me. Heck of a lot more positive around here. Actually, I think
feels different.
She was creeped out. But I think what was here wasn't really negative. It seemed to just kind of ask for help a little bit. So we might, I don't know where that is, where we end up picking that up, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know where it came from.
I'm not even sure I expected to really pick anything up, to be honest. But we did. It was really, really strange. But that's probably going to be an ongoing project for us now. Going to these places is making sure a place is cleansed and all that good stuff. So at least it'll smell nice in here. And we'll be all positive and zen and stuff.
Yes.
Because that stuff, actually, if you've never tried Palo Santo, I know there were some questions about whether or not it's sustainable and stuff like that, because I don't know. I know it supports families in Ecuador and stuff like that. It's local families harvest that stuff and make it and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But it's it actually comes from a tree that's aged a certain amount of time, then dies, and then ages after that a certain amount of time. So it takes a while to get. So I guess that's why you have questions about whether or not it's sustainable.
Yes. Sorry, I'm just laughing at the comments.
What?
Someone said it's Bobby. And then someone said, oh, how did you gravitate towards paranormal versus urbex? They asked you specifically.
Oh, well, to be honest, it really wasn't my idea. Basically what happened was we were doing urbex. Joe and I were just doing urbex during the day. Right? And we kept getting stuff. People kept sending us screenshots of things. People kept sending us audio recordings that they enhanced. I guess it all started when we did the original Frank Lloyd Wright House, which we reposted with the music strip from it so that people could actually hear what was in there. So that's where it kind of really ramped up, started. And people were just bugging us relentlessly about going back at night and doing all that stuff. And that's kind of where it started. And then it sort of we started working with people and started doing kind of what they did. And things kind of went from there. And now we're here. So
the Frank Lloyd Wright House. Yeah, exactly. That's where it started,
that's
right?
Where it started, yeah. Because we went there during the day. Super cool place. Actually, I think one or two other channels did that at the time. Smaller channels and stuff did it at the time. And that video exploded somehow. I'm not sure how. And really put us on the map. And people kept sending us stuff. Somebody enhanced some of the audio in there. Even though that was tough because the music was in there kind of. And the door opened behind us. I remember when Joe and I were sitting in the room. That was not long after I first moved in with Joe. When we started living together.
How long ago? It was 2017?
When we first started, yeah. 4.5 years ago, almost 5 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, that was our first year. I think we had done Hillside. I think we did a couple other places, the citrus packing plant, a bunch of places, right?
Yeah,
and then cool. We found that one and we went to it and we were editing that and we noticed that the door opens behind us when we were doing the intro, and then it was really creepy. I know after that we had the weirdest of arguments about how many rooms were in there. We were all kinds of confused. We were flush. It was a huge freaking weird situation. And then while we were editing it, the lights were flickering on and off in the house. So we were all creeped out. Felt like people were outside in the yard. We were super uncomfortable for quite a while after that. And then, and then we went back again during the day to do it again during the day without the music. Also to clean up our language, because that was a problem back then. Because we did, I remember we did a video at the grain mill with one of our friends there, and he said something he cussed or whatever, and we thought it was freaking hilarious. He was like, see what the F is inside, and we were dying. And so we started doing that, or Joe started doing that, and like the intros. And we thought it was funny, but then everyone's like, you gotta clean up your language. And then of course my grandmother's like, you gotta stop cussing so much in the video. So and now we can't really use bad language, otherwise we get our videos flagged.
Yeah, so we try not to cuss as much as possible because
right, yeah, we get our videos flagged. We use bad language, or we imply that there's risk or danger, or which is odd because we're not like, we're adults only kind of, like it's rated for not for children, and we'll still get thrown unlimited because it's not good for advertisers. If you mention anything that might be considered controversial, or you imply that you're at risk, or you imply you're in danger. I know for a while, anytime we said the word dangerous, we would get flagged. Now that doesn't happen so much. I think they released some of that recently.
Yeah.
So you can actually talk about some things now.
I think like they have loosened the restrictions a little bit, but we still want to be careful. We don't want to have a ton of cussing in our content. I mean, our content is not made for kids, but...
Contact with Todd? No, I haven't talked to Todd in, gosh, ages. Yeah, he's back in Florida, I think, still. But I've talked to him a long time.
Everyone keeps talking about the Poltergeist trailer.
Right. You can't say a whole bunch of things on YouTube, otherwise you get your stuff, you get shadow banned, and you get flagged. It's crazy. But I think they have recently put in some updates to, like, I don't know, supposedly relinquish some of those problems. I know certain things we could talk about. I'm still not willing to risk saying certain things in some contexts. And lives doesn't seem to really matter. But I don't know. Maybe because it's live? I have no idea. I don't know how that works. But we ended up getting, like, Joe and I got put on this program not too long ago, probably like 2 years ago, where that really started happening. And then all of a sudden, like, every video was getting thrown unlimited. Like, it was not going to be monetized. And we were, like, freaking out. We're like, what's going on? And we reached out to them. We're like, yeah, you're doing this. You're implying this. And, you know, so. And then you are able to... like petition to have it released, but I never really did. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. But that's when it all happened, is the FLW house, the Frank Lloyd Wright house, which is really a Neil Schweischer home based off an FLW design. It's not specifically an FLW house.
Right. He was an apprentice.
Mm-hmm. As far as I know, he was an apprentice. I know in the house listing, it's titled as the FLW Neil Schweitzer home. But yeah, but obviously FLW, when that house was built, I think in the 60s, I want to say in the 60s-ish, a lot of people have looked into that house. A lot of people tried to buy that house early on. Like when we first did that video, somebody even came down and was like, yeah, the lady owns it, like doesn't want to sell. And I guess turns out now it's getting developed or something. Last I heard when we were down there, it was like all protected area because there was like an endangered species of snakes and snake.
I know a developer bought it and they were trying to do something with it. When I actually got to go there, we were still down in Florida. I definitely felt some things. I definitely heard some things, and some crazy stuff was going on. Mm-hmm. But I think because the fact that so many people have been there and investigated, I think the spirits there are pissed. They're angry that so many people are trying to contact them and stuff. So I think maybe they're just angry. I don't know.
Joe and I had some of the weirdest experiences, like 100% like real experiences at that place that I can't explain. Like, I know the second or third time we went there, Joe and I like ran out completely because we thought somebody was in the backyard. We heard two dudes actually having a full-blown conversation that sounded like it was right outside, and we ran out and there was nobody there. Nobody. So I don't know. Something's very wrong with that place. Something's very odd about that place. I know, like, if we were hearing like what sounded like thousands and thousands and thousands of whispers talking to us, and we got really like agitated and like aggressive feeling and stuff. Like the whole feeling, you can even tell like towards the end of it when we're talking. And the weirdest thing is when we stripped the music out, there was so much more in there that we didn't even hear. It sounds like people are stuck in there.
I took the music out and I was listening to the audio to see the quality, and the voices I was hearing, it was insane. I was like, oh my gosh.
I missed something. What happened?
I'm sorry, Aaron. Oh my my goodness.
What happened?
Her husband passed away.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry to hear that, Aaron. So big shout out to you.
Wendell.
Thoughts and prayers, of course. And please accept our condolences.
I'm sorry.
That's terrible. Big shout out to you.
I'm so sorry. That is awful.
Terrible.
Sending you our love and prayers. What?
You always get to see more comments. I can't like.
Because I have the live chat. I think you have.
Oh, like the top chat?
Yeah.
I always miss so many people, and then they're like, "Oh, you never answer me." It's because I don't see it.
I gotta turn it this way so you can see.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
try to be good
Cancer. I'm so sorry. That's awful.
Dang. That's how my great grandmother passed. She had cancer. It's terrible.
The Hunter's house. That was in Florida. We're not in Florida anymore, so.
Yeah, that was actually a really creepy place. Yeah, that was not far from where we were living at the time, and in the woods, and we didn't even know all that was back there. We actually went there when the trailer was still there. We're like, this seems odd, and it felt like somebody was still living there, but apparently not, because the trailer got ripped out. But yeah, we didn't even know all that other stuff was back there. I wish we did, because we would have gone earlier.
Thanks, Snooki.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Spider House. Oh, gosh. Oh, my God. No thanks.
Yeah, that place is horrendous. Horrendous. Not to mention there was always somebody sleeping in there, or like there's always tons of people sleeping there. That's one thing I've noticed about like this area is that does not happen as often. You do not see that as much as you did in Florida.
Right. What is the scariest location I have ever done?
Oh, the ping pong table place? That was the Yellow Murder House. That somebody bought. Somebody owns that. Like, it's fenced and stuff. You can't go there. Yeah, that's not an opportunity. Hasn't been for a little while now.
Someone keeps bringing up the Demon Church, too.
Which one was that? Oh, was that the weird church with the writing on the weird speech or whatever? That place was confusing.
That was
the one we did before we met, before we actually ended up meeting Omar and Patty and Marie.
Oh, well, is it that one or is it the other one? DJ and Chris? Because there's a couple different churches you guys did.
There's a bunch of
The one where Joe had to come pick you up. That was the newer one.
The newer one.
The local Masons own the Yellow Murder House.
The Masons?
That's what someone just said.
Yeah, somebody told us it was the Shriners, but I think the Shriners is a subset of the Masons. I think. I might be wrong about that, so don't quote me, but I think that the Shriners are actually like a sect of the Masons.
Yeah, that Demon Church was actually in Florida, and you couldn't go there anymore because they said you couldn't go there anymore.
Cops showed up and they're like, yeah, you can't come here anymore. So
Susan's trailer. Okay, let me just address this. I'm only gonna say it one time, but for some reason, I first started working with these. Well, when I came back and I actually moved down to Florida, I started working with these guys, with Rob and Joe, and we went to Susan's trailer. Now, the craziest thing happened. I asked for a response. I said, if there's anyone here, can you please let me know or make your presence known? And there was scratching, and it was very distinct, and it scared the crap out of me. And I just had never experienced anything that intense before, so I was very scared. That place creeped me out.
We ended up putting a video of us going there, right?
The one we did by ourselves, you lost your footage, so we only have my footage, which isn't very great, so.
We went back there with Joe?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, we ended up going back with Joe.
I forced her to go twice to that creepy freaking place.
And both, it's something about that place, I don't know what it is, it was really scary to me. Personally, to me, it was very scary because I had, one of my first real experiences in that place. Right. Yeah. I mean, it could have been an animal, but I don't know. Yeah. I just don't know.
Yeah, our friend owned that, and he ended up selling it, so.
Yeah, we had permission and stuff, so that was different.
Like, yeah, this place is creepy as heck, and like we're hearing some weird stuff there, so if you want to go check that out and make a cool video, we ended up doing a bunch of cool stuff there, but she and I went there, and I lost my footage. Actually, I didn't lose it. I was cleaning up my computer really fast and deleted it, and there's nothing I could do about that. So that was a bummer. So we ended up going back, which was a real joy. Ended up forcing. It
was a real joy.
Yeah, forcing you to go there. Yeah, that was when Joe was out of town.
It was actually scarier too when we were by ourselves because we were just we had to build up. Like we're like, okay, we're gonna go in there, and we were so scared because it was just creepy. The place is creepy.
That place is in the middle of nowhere, and it's super, super, super dark out there. I don't really know how people like live out there.
I don't either. I don't understand how people live in the middle of nowhere and are just okay, especially because it happens to be where all the haunted places are. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, oh my God. Every time we go somewhere, I'm like, how do people live out here?
Which is what we do now here. Because everything is like in the middle of nowhere.
Yes.
There we go. All the farmhouses and everything.
The haunted sailor doll in Key West. Yes, I actually have a replica. That's Robert the doll. My mom actually bought me a replica from the museum.
Yeah. I kind of want to go there. Isn't that in Zach Bagans' museum?
No, there's a museum in Key West that has the real Robert the doll. Mm-hmm. And there's a lot surrounding that. Like, you have to ask his permission to film and things like that. Like,
I don't
know exactly the curse. There's like some kind of curse associated with it or something. I'm not sure exactly. I'd have to go back and look, but it's crazy. I don't want to mess with that.
Nope. I don't mess with dolls at all. Dolls freak me out.
Oh God, the Ouija house.
Oh God, I hate that place.
And someone just said Bobby again. Come on with the Bobby stuff, you guys.
The Ouija house is probably the scariest alone challenge I've ever done. That place, there's something really, really wrong about that place.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to go there, but I'm just so apprehensive about it because of what he picked up when he was there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the stuff sounded like a horror movie, and it was definitely demonic. Definitely, right. There's no doubt it was demonic.
Yeah, I went there. I ended up going there when Joe was in Ohio with Chris.
Yeah, that's right.
And
and I was sitting in the car, and I was like, "Oh God."
Yeah. I don't know about that place.
Area 51. I mean,
Area 51? Yeah, I don't want to disappear. So maybe not. I might go around it. But I don't want to disappear, so I'm not going to go to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Will you go to Zach Bagans' museum?
Yeah.
And that would be awesome. I would love to do that. Is it public? Because I would love to go there. Public.
I'm not sure where it is.
Alone challenge. We've been talking about alone challenges for the past few days. Like, I want to do one so bad for my first alone challenge. She's
been bugging me about doing a alone challenge. I'm like, what? Are you
I'm
crazy?
Excited. I want to do it.
You're crazy.
The shotgun house is creepy. It was. It definitely was. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I don't think it's there anymore. I'm guessing because they were building a development around it. I don't think it's probably there anymore. Anyways.
That was a house that was like on an old farm in this area, and I don't think it's there anymore. They developed that whole place. There's actually like an old barn or something associated with it. I think that's still there, but that's like just the barn. Like, I don't know. I might go check it out one day just for like a short thing to add in something, but I don't know if it got demolished. I don't know if the FLW got demolished. People said it was developed. I don't know because I haven't seen it and I haven't seen anything about it, so I'm not sure. I couldn't answer that question. What is this? Somebody has something.
Cooking.
Oh, nice cooking video. Oh my God. So yeah. So I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna definitely get to that. I haven't cooked at all, really. I mean, I did.
You cook all the time. Like,
I did just cook some fish.
He cooks more than I do. Seriously, he is the cook in this relationship. Yeah. I can't help it. Well, he's good at it.
I enjoy cooking. Good at it. I made some steelhead trout. I tried a bunch of recipes. So I got a bunch of stuff I want to make for the channel. There's just a lot going on. So we just have to iron out schedules. And this month is like the most important month for this genre. So I have to focus on that.
We've been wanting to do Waverly. We just haven't been able to book it because it's filled. That's the problem. So and we'd like other people to go. So
it books pretty fast. Every time I look, it's booked. And I want to do the whole thing. I want to stay in the pump house. I actually want to stay in the pump house.
Yeah, definitely. It would be cool if we could get a bunch of people to go. So
Made you start doing cooking videos. That's funny.
We want to do the cooking videos again.
Yeah,
Like
I really enjoy it. I just we haven't cooked a ton because like focusing on everything, getting everything changed. We had a lot of things we're still adjusting and taking care of and fixing since the move. That is now all slowly being ironed out, and we're back on track. So that should be coming soon. Just this particular month, like I said, is the most important month for the scary stuff. So I need to do that.
Bobby Mackey's. We want to go so bad. I'm terrified, honestly, to go, but I will go.
I'm gonna go. Kevin mentioned you want to go. Huh?
Apparently.
Oh, you have to be a Mason to become a Shriner? See, that's what I thought.
I have no idea.
That's what
I don't know anything about it.
I thought it was like a sect of...
Hale's Bar. We want to go back to Hale's Bar, but it is being developed right now into a distillery. So
Hale's Bar was adding their distillery. And
yeah, Mackey's is the real deal. From what I've seen on YouTube and other places, Ghost Adventures, I think it was their first episode they ever did was Bobby Mackey's. Mm-hmm. So I'd love to do that.
I definitely want to go to Bobby Mackey's. I'm holding off on that because I think Kevin wants to go. And
that would be awesome.
Yeah, but his wife's like, nah.
I'm kind of the same way. Like, I'm scared to go.
Yeah,
but
his wife's like, oh no.
It's so epic. I'd love to go, but
yeah, I'd like to go
concerned.
Open myself up and go there and see what happens.
Yeah, Kelly, I'd love to go to Lilydale, but I don't.
Oh, in New York?
Yeah, when we go back to New York. We will definitely be going to New York at some point because I'm from there. My family's there. We will be going there. So
I typically like to go to New York like the beginning of the year, so it's not as cold, but also it's not like the dead of like freaking crazy winter.
You better wait until April then.
But
if that's the case,
those are also like the best prices to go though.
I know.
To travel to New York.
It's true.
Because no one wants to freaking go, and no one's out, and all this stuff is. She's a calling.
Oh, here's the kitty.
She's coming down. Oh, God. What, kitty?
Savage Kitchen. Yes, we want to bring back Savage Kitchen. Oh, can anyone hear the kitty? Paula determined to give me gray hair. Oh, my goodness.
Queen Mary? Oh, for sure.
Yes,
for sure. Actually, there's a naval ship here in North Carolina that
there is, and there's one, or you said North Carolina, but there's one also in South Carolina.
Is there?
I think so.
I know Battleship North Carolina. They have let people do investigations there, so that'd be cool. I don't know. I think the other one is like a group thing, like you.
Oh, kitty, what's the matter? Oh, baby, come here, baby. Here she comes.
I'm interrupting.
She is ready for her cookies.
Yeah.
Loud mime. She loves the greenies.
She's a talker.
She's a talker. She's very vocal.
Yeah, she likes the greenies, and I have to give them, because she's a long-haired cat, so I have to give her the hairball ones all the time.
People keep asking about Penhurst. What was the deal with that one? Penhurst? Was that the one in West Virginia?
Penhurst?
Or is that in Pennsylvania?
That one's fine. I mean, I just haven't really looked into that one.
Kitty is hungry.
Penhurst is fine. I know Dan. I think Dan went there. I don't know if Kevin went there. I think they have some videos there. They were talking about it at the Devil's Tramping Ground. That's what it was. Because we were talking about Old South Pittsburgh, which you cannot do anything with YouTube. I don't know. Dan said that you could, and some people have apparently. But when I asked them, they're like, "We don't do YouTube." So I was like, "Okay, I think you."
That was Penhurst.
I thought not Penhurst. No. That was Old South Pittsburgh.
Oh, Old South.
Penhurst is what Dan was talking about because I think he went there. So I think he went there, and I don't know if Kevin went there, but that is a place I do want to go to because he said it was really cool.
She's vocal tonight.
Candy. Yeah, I know.
She's very vocal tonight. Oh my gosh! So let's talk about Bobby again. Oh, the trees.
She probably woke up. I'm trying to talk here.
My cat only eats temptation treats. The other one won't.
Yeah, she's finicky about the temptations. I don't. She's not really.
Is she coming up? Oh, there she is. Put her up to the camera so everyone can see her.
Come on. What are you doing? So yeah. Kitty's being rude.
Pick her up. Everyone wants to see her, I'm sure.
Wants to see the cat. See the fur ball.
The fur ball. Kiki, look. Look, Kiki.
Oops.
I got her.
You got her? Anyway.
We love
spoiled. She's freaking spoiled.
She's very spoiled.
But,
love her.
So, yeah. Spoil the crap out of her. What have I done? What have I done?
Okay, I'm gonna put her down.
Yeah, she's not really fond of being on camera.
She doesn't like being held, so.
She doesn't like
any other cat.
Yeah, she just basically woke up from her nap, realized she didn't know where we were, and freaked out because she's mega clingy, which is weird for cat, but mega clingy.
It's okay, baby.
So, anyway.
Anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is good to spoil them.
Yeah.
It is good. Definitely good to spoil them. So, anyway, guys. Yeah, so be on the lookout. I'm about halfway done with this video. So I have to get back so I can get it up so I don't have another script like I did last night. Because I'm trying to upload the videos the night before, so there's no problem.
Yeah, we're trying to get ahead with the uploads so we don't have to worry about issues. Yeah. So that doesn't happen again.
So someone asked if she saw it. So the last time, right after we did, I think it was either Brookstown or, was it Brookstown? I think it was Brookstown, where she was really freaking weird.
I think it was Brookstown.
Like, she got to a point where I had to make her come downstairs because she eats down here. And she's not one to like deny getting treats or getting food. So it's like I had to like make her come down here, and then she'd be really super weird. This time, however, she didn't really care very much. Mm-hmm. That's one of the reasons I'm like, maybe what was here was, even though creepy and uncomfortable, wasn't really malevolent or negative or demonic per se. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know. And it wasn't ghost kids. So those I'm never going to trust. You just never trust ghost kids. You just do not trust them. Night love from Illinois.
Yeah, I was going to say. I was just going to say that.
I want to go back to Illinois because I want to check out Matt from 539. Got some cool spots, and there's so many things out there to do and stuff.
It's actually funny. I'll just share this quick because I was watching 539, the channel, a long time ago. It was like in the wintertime. And I actually told you about it, and you're like, oh, yeah, we know him. We work with him. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. Well, I really like his content.
He's he's funny. He's a funny guy. He's been doing it a long time. I'm on this little secret competition, and I don't even know that, like, he knows that he's in. Because he posts cooking stuff on his Instagram all the time. So I got into, like, a little, like, kind of competition with the cooking stuff. So I guess we're kind of in a competition. I just don't think he knows about it. So I'm trying to beat him.
That's hilarious.
I'm trying to beat him.
Well, everyone's asking like about the cooking stuff, so we're gonna have to do it
soon. I actually want to do.
It's just difficult.
I actually want to do a vlog post because I want to do some fun stuff for Halloween because I want to get a pumpkin. Somebody mentioned that you could go to like an actual patch and like pick them, and I've never done that in my life. So
that would be cool. I mean, I have, but I'm also from a northern state, so it's different. But I would love to do it with you.
I didn't know you could do that. I know you. I've gone to places where they're like scattered around, and you just go grab one.
Yeah.
You know, or you go to the big.
There is a place up the street where you could. They just have them all like laid out, and you can just pick which one you want. So but it's not the same if you don't pick it yourself.
I might make something with the.
We want to make some jack-o'-lanterns. That'd be so cool.
Jack-o'-lanterns?
Yes, and put them on the porch.
You're so excited about the arts and crafts.
I am arts and crafts.
Oh, God.
Arts and crafts are the best.
Oh, man.
I just never have time, and it sucks. But soon.
Yeah, so I want to do a fun vlog where we, I don't know, make some pumpkin seeds.
St. Louis,
make some pumpkin carvings and stuff like that. You know, for funsies.
Yes.
I haven't decorated.
Yes, Crystal. Crystal knows what I'm talking about.
What?
She loves arts and crafts.
Oh God, yeah, she gets so excited.
Thanks, Martha.
So excited.
And Mary. Are you doing Halloween throwback?
Maybe. Yeah, I haven't. You know what? I haven't done. I haven't not thrown. Oh God, I have not done a throwback in quite a while. I might do that soon. You know, but I haven't worried about it and. because we've had so many places to film and so much work to do. So like, I'm worried about it because I'm more interested to get the newer stuff for the newer people, and well, not the newer people, but the newer stuff for all of you guys than I have been about throwbacks. The main one I wanted to do was FLW, and that's up now. But yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff that we did way back in the day when Joe and I were ridiculous. And
craft day and stuff for fans. That'd be awesome.
Oh God, that's
maybe I'll do a craft day on the vlog channel. That'd be cool.
Yeah, and I can hang out and
hey Amber,
just hang out. That's what I can do on a craft day. You know, I mean, I can.
Good luck on your job interview, Joshua.
Interview. Nice.
He says he has a job interview tomorrow.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Oh, congrats. Hope you get it. Hope you get the job. Hope you get the job.
Oh, that's cool, Crystal. I like to make my own cards too. So that's really awesome.
Hopefully it's not one of those crazy job interviews that we had to do with the personality questions. You remember that? Remember how horrible that was?
Yeah.
Tell me a time when you had to like come up with stuff.
I hate job interviews are the worst. They're so tough. Tell me about a time when you had to fix this problem or blah blah blah.
I don't mind like a job interview. I don't like the stupid 4 questions where you're like, tell me a time when you did this, or tell me a time when you fixed the situation, and oh God, I hate it. And they score you on those answers and stuff. Like, oh, I hated those.
Yes.
I hated them.
And they had like a rubric of a grading thing like you would in school, and it was really like a job interview.
That's all the call centers do. And for any time you ever wanted like another position or you wanted like a promotion, you had to go through another one. Oh, it was awful. I hate those. Yeah. I hate those. Bleh. But I didn't mind like regular job interviews. I always get like mega anxiety right before I go in. That's really the only time.
Yes.
You know?
Mega anxiety. And then you're sitting there and you're like and depending on who's interviewing you, you're like in front of either like a panel or like one person, but either way it's intimidating. And they're asking these questions on the spot. And it's like, it's very scary. Lots of comments here. Behavioral questions, yep. Great people here, absolutely. You're all amazing for tuning in. Thank you so much.
Yeah, guys, I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are kind of enjoying the sort of weekly or bi-weekly, or I don't know how we're gonna do them. I'm just sort of doing them.
That's awesome, Crystal. I want to get to that point where I don't get intimidated.
But enough people asked. Well, that depends, because a lot of the stuff, Joe and I, one of the reasons why we were doing sort of a lot of the old places before we left Florida is because most of them were coming down or they're being purchased. Like, that's a problem in Florida because everyone's moving down there.
Everything's getting developed. That's I mean, it's not really a problem per se. It's a good thing because there's less potential for crime and stuff like that, keeping people safe. So,
like the Ouija house I mentioned to Kevin, I don't know. I might go back to that one. I'm not sure. But I do want to go back to Seven Devils again after, which is ridiculous because for whatever reason I can't stop thinking about that place.
There were other bridges out there though that I'd like to check out.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. But
the one that Kevin and Caleb saw, that one was cool. That was really like full of graffiti and stuff.
I'd like to kind of visit all of them and see if like it's more of the area than the bridge itself. And I'd like to go, you know, explore some of the cool stuff. There's a couple cemeteries literally right down the road from that place. I want to kind of do a little bit more. I actually want to do some Malones there, you know, which is ridiculous. That place, you know, but that place really has, I don't even really know what this, I don't have words, to be honest. That place, I don't even think I talked about it in the video. I posted a short and I didn't even talk about it. I was just like, I don't even have words to talk about it. I don't even know really how to like speak about it. Like what happened, like what actually happened. It's the weirdest freaking thing. And I'm not going to talk about it now. I don't know. I was still wrapping my head around it. And I want to have a conversation with my grandmother about it, you know, and really kind of work through it first. And understand exactly what the heck possibly could have happened. But I don't know. That was just, you know, one of those things. But I don't know. More to come on that. But the craziest thing is at the end of the first part, you see like you actually got that was your camera. You call it that like shadow figure thing. I mean, not like a shadow figure like a person, but like a shadow. I don't know. It was a freaking like it was like 3 lines just.
It wasn't weird. Like lines. It was almost like it was like a small like cloud, and it just moved.
Yeah, and I slowed it down to like 10.
If you guys haven't seen the latest video, you have to see at least check out that part because I'm convinced that's a real shadow figure, and I've never seen anything like that.
Oops, who's that? I appreciate that, West Star Explorers. It means a lot. Thank you.
What did I miss?
They really like the way we're doing the videos now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Looking a bit more professional.
Oh, that's really
See, I have to like, cause like, all right, I was in the television and film magnet when I was in high school, right? So never thought I'd ever use it. But like, I had a lot of practice doing that, and like, what is she doing? She's got the zooms.
Oh, she's got the zoomies.
Yeah, she's got the zooms, and she just runs.
Oh, another job interview. Good luck.
Awesome. Good luck to you.
Good luck, Mark.
So I never really thought. So I had a lot of practice with it. So there's a lot of like professional style video editing that kind of gets lost on a platform like YouTube because you have to have balance, right? You can't over edit your content.
Right.
So, but you have to have just enough because everything is about speed now. That's why shorts and like TikTok posts, Instagram reels, and all that stuff for like the newer generations is like, you know, the main thing is what YouTube's pushing right now, you know. It's short form content. So you can't have like really long drawn out intros, and I really like doing cinematics, you know, and there's a lot of fun. They're a pain in the butt because they take forever, but you know, really matching your music and like doing all that, it's a lot of fun for me. It just doesn't play well on like YouTube and stuff like that. You know?
I think it's because people want to really experience what you're experiencing in the videos, and when you go to these places, that's my opinion. I don't know if that's true, but
yeah, a lot of people kind of want you to get to the point. You know, they want the meat. You know what I mean? The meat and potatoes, the meat and taters.
Lost footage videos, that'd be epic.
That one would be tough because, well, I probably Joe has the drive, so I can ask him. Because he has the drive with all the old stuff on it, all the old clips and stuff. The big drive that we had, he grabbed it, so I can grab that from him and get some stuff off. But
I have some footage, but I don't know if it's usable.
I have what's left. I think of that quarry we went to. Was that up in Syracuse? I think
Split Rock Quarry.
Your footage, I think. Because my footage is on that stupid hard drive.
I was using my phone at the time. The phone I still have that's broken. I'm waiting for the new iPhone to come out. I had to pre-order it. And yeah, it's taking forever. So it's not even supposed to ship until the end of this month. So, but I literally recorded that on my phone. I was vertical. It was
hilarious.
It's hilarious.
That was when you first got to like film, and like you were just
that was when we met,
flinging your phone all over the place.
That was the same day we met.
I was like, God dang, man, you gotta slow down, especially on a phone.
July.
Yeah, so I do have some of that stuff. I might do something like that, but I'd have to get the drive from Joe for that. And I'm not sure what we had because some of that stuff was on old computers. Because we were editing first on my laptop, that ended up getting stolen. Second on the old like built-in, which was total garbage to edit on, and then there's the rest on the drive that we bought. There's actually a couple drives, so I'm not sure. One drive I had is Dunzo. I have to like send it off and hope that it can be recovered eventually, but it's not likely. So I don't know.
Yeah, it would be cool if we could get that footage from Split Rock because, oh my gosh, it's awesome. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise, but it's literally one of the first videos I ever did, and your footage was lost and mine was not great, so we couldn't really make a video out of it. But like the evidence there's crazy. There's so much that happened there. Like I want to go back to New York just for that place.
Ramona, what did she ask? I forgot. The Conjuring House. Yeah, that's booked up until like well into next year. It's like impossible. Mostly, I'm assuming because a lot of people got rebooked, you know, due to the lockdowns, but also because it's like, I think it's like $125 to stay the night.
Yeah, it's not very expensive.
So it's impossible. Any openings are gonna last seconds, if anything. It's the last I checked, they were booked up until like the end of next year. Like it was dang near impossible. So that's a bummer, and I really wanted to jump on that when it started to get big, but no go, can't do it. Cannot do it. So
it would be awesome and terrifying. Yeah. We're gonna have to wait on that one, but we will go there eventually. Hopefully.
Hopefully you guys are liking the kind of the new updates, new changes. Trying to have some fun with the editing, but also like, you know, the whole new direction of things after everything. We're just really having a good time, and trying to interact with you guys a lot more, and you know, get to the comments and respond to messages on social, and work with Patreon and work with the members and doing all that good stuff. And just trying to give back to you guys as much as we possibly can, you know. And that's what we're working on now. So we're just really shifting, really shifting. You know, weird getting used to, but I'm having a blast, and you guys seem to be enjoying it. And so yeah, so hopefully after this live, all that stuff now is put to rest, and we can focus on doing what we need to do, which is giving you guys some awesome stuff to watch for the
Halloween. Entertaining you guys. Oh, it's for sale?
For sale? I did not know that place? That's crazy, because that place was making bank. That was booked up. $125 a night. I wonder
if it was just that
every night for a year.
It must have been super haunted.
I don't know. Maybe they just had enough of it. As far as
maybe.
So
thank you, Hector. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
So it's up for sale, and you can video every day. 1.2 million. Oh my gosh.
God dang, that place doesn't seem that big. 1.2 million?
Yeah, but it's the Conjuring house.
I know, but 1.2 million?
Oh, people are putting offers on it. Okay, interesting.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
I don't know about doing that, man. I don't know about doing that. You know, I don't know. I know. Okay.
I wish I had $1 million to just throw around, but that's not a deal. That's not a thing right now.
There's a lot of people into like the investigation deal, right? Bringing the gadgets out, doing the thing. I think most people, I think, that are into this, I don't believe take actually seriously. Like, they don't think this stuff can hurt you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, this stuff can really mess you up. It can ruin your life. It can ruin your relationships. It can hurt you physically. It can hurt you spiritually, mentally. Like, this stuff can really... So this is stuff you really ought to take extremely seriously.
Yes.
And take extra precautionary measures. Because evidently, you know, you can end up opening doorways, opening portals. You can have abilities you don't even freaking know about. You can, I don't know, man.
I mean, you have abilities.
This stuff...
In case anyone didn't know, Rob actually has abilities. And I can tell you that for a fact. Because it's in your family history. The stuff you've experienced. I've never experienced the crazy stuff. Like getting marked and stuff like that. And the visions you've had, I don't have those.
Yeah, I know.
So I know you're very special in that way.
Yeah, my grandmother started telling you some stories. But apparently it runs in my family pretty deep. And nobody really ever talked about it. Because it's one of those things you don't really discuss. Or at least you could. Now you can, I guess. Because people get a kick out of it and stuff. But... like, before, you didn't talk about those things, you know what I mean? Those things got you put in a nut house, you know?
Thanks, Crystal. I have people telling me that, too, but I'm not really sure, because I don't hear and see everything that Rob does. I do hear things that nobody else does, but I don't know if I'm just crazy or what.
You're definitely crazy if you're going to do YouTube.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
Ghosts for a living.
That's true.
But, like... I don't know, man. I don't want to like broaden. I feel like sometimes when you like talk to people like to do this for like fun and stuff like that, they don't always seem to like really look at it like these things can really like, you know, my grandmother has had issues, serious issues. I've had issues, like, you know, it's just, this stuff can really mess you up. And it knows how to, like, especially, like, the malevolent stuff, the demonic stuff, the shadow stuff, the everything else, the elemental crap, all of it. You know, whatever out there. You know, these things are far older and far more powerful than, I don't know, you can even begin to imagine, I believe. And these things can really mess you up. So you got to take this very seriously.
You do. You have to be very careful, especially if you're doing spirit box and that kind of thing. You're opening portals every time, so you have to be aware of that.
So,
and you have to know how to protect yourself if you're going to do that, because unless you do that, you're making yourself vulnerable to these things.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons.
Oh my god, Past Master with the Bobby stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I just think it's hilarious because I always talk about that because that freaks me out.
This is why I never really wanted to really get into this stuff, because that stuff really makes me nervous. If somebody asks, like, why do you do ghost hunting if you're scared? It's like, if you're not scared, like, something's wrong, you know?
Yeah, I mean? If you're not scared, oh my goodness.
But I just never really, in the beginning of this, like, I never really wanted to get into it. But, you know, if we're going to do it, I figure we're going to go all in. And I'm anxious to see, like, you know, what is possible, you know? So, and evidently it's freaking working, because we picked out some of the craziest things. Like, even on that bridge, like, every single one of those voices is like, help us, help me, help us, help me. And then the shadow
He told me earlier, you're like, I'm going to stop marking them because it says help me so many times. It's not even worth marking. People are just going to hear it, so.
Right. And then, like, freaking Kevin felt a hand go across his face like this, he said, and then got really freaking emotional, and, like, you could see it in his face. Like, it's intense. You know, I'm like, dang, look at his face. So he was going, like, he had an experience. And then I asked him at the end, it's like, so do you think this place is on? He's like, oh my God, yeah. So, you know, I know a lot of you have been there. I know Paul's been there. She's had issues with that place. That place is no joke, man. You got to be ready. Like,
that place is, there's something about it. I heard voices, like, the whole time. Right. It was crazy.
When I went there, last time we went there, I just thought it was an urban legend, and I was not prepared for that. And this time, I don't know. So, who knows? Who knows? So, anyway. So, I do have to get...
Vanessa, that's sweet. What? She just said we look amazing.
Oh, appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much all we had to discuss. I got to get back to editing this video to get it out for you guys tomorrow. So, be ready. I'm looking to get it out by between 5 and 7 Eastern Standard Time. Between 5 and 7 is my goal. I'm just about done with the video, and I should have it at least uploaded tonight, so it's ready to drop tomorrow. And then tomorrow,
Michelle, don't use the Ouija board. Don't do it. Sorry, I have a thing with Ouija boards. I won't even go near them. I don't like them. I know I do spirit box and necrophonic and stuff, but the only time I used a Ouija board was when I was a kid, and one of my friend's houses, and then her house burned down.
Of Ouija.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyways, sorry.
I said a passing joke that we should get one for the background, and she flipped out. She's like, no.
I don't want it in my house. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't care if it's a kid's game.
I was just joking.
No.
I was just joking.
No.
I mean, halfway joking. I was thinking about having one in the background. I wasn't going to play with it.
Just having it. Just think, okay, the Ouija house.
Well, you turned on the spirit box or the S box in the freaking office.
Well, I know, but...
And who knows? That probably...
We had already done that, so it didn't matter.
I suppose so.
I don't like mirrors either. They freak me out. That's why we only have a couple, like, where they need to be.
No Ouija.
No.
It is kind of odd they make that for kids.
A lot of people say no, yep. I agree.
I'm not going to screw with that. But, yeah, that's why.
Yeah, Vanessa, I've heard a ton of... stories about that, of it coming back.
Yeah, so yeah, I think that's it for tonight, guys. Hopefully that hopefully
yeah, it's getting along, but
I had a really good time, and so I got to get back to editing to get this video done for you guys. So be ready for tomorrow, about between 5 and 7 tomorrow. That video should be live, and
part 2 of the bridge.
Yeah,
with Kevin and Caleb.
Yeah. So,
it's going to be so awesome. I'm so excited for this one. It's going to be great.
No bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno. No bueno at all. No mas. Appreciate that, guys. So, yeah, appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate, you guys taking this crazy ride with us.
Yes.
Everything, and we're doing crazy stuff. So, we'll be getting back to loans. I'm planning to get back on vlog stuff.
To do an alone challenge, so.
Yeah, so I'll be doing that. And tons of new stuff. Videos should be coming out pretty regular for at least the next week. that's as far as I have planned right now, because that's as far as I can keep in my head space, my dome, my brains, my noodle. So much love to you all, guys.
Love you.
Be sure to check out the cool merch. She's working on more stuff coming up.
Oh, I forgot to mention that I am working on stuff for Halloween that will be out very soon. I'm hoping by this weekend I can get it done. On Alone at the Ouija house. Paula, I don't know, Paula, because I think there is a legit demon there, and it does scare the heck out of me. I don't know.
I'm not sure, Natty. I don't know what happened with that, to be honest with you. I haven't even touched any of that stuff, so I have no idea.
I didn't see what it said. So.
Yeah, she asked why she wasn't on anymore.
Oh.
YouTube issues, I guess. I don't know. So
yeah, we haven't touched that in a long time, so I'm not really sure.
Since like the beginning.
We'll have to go back at some point and look at that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what happened with that. But anyway, guys,
we appreciate you all the same. So it doesn't really matter if you're mod or not. We try to address everybody as best we can. So
yeah, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Much love to you. Gonna go get back to work.
Much love, guys. Love you.
Until next time, probably next week, maybe next week around this time.
Thanks, Lori.
Yeah. Much love to you. So stay strong, stay blessed.
And stay savage.
Stay savage always, guys.
My no muscles here.
You have muscle. You have a little muscle. Little tiny.
Love you guys. Peace.
Peace, guys.